Hello friends, welcome to my Vlogtober submission for October 16th. So yesterday was overall a pretty boring day. So I decided to, instead of doing my typical day in the life, today I do what I got in the mail today. So today, actually all of the things came in the mail that I bought to congratulate myself on having a new job. So I'll show you the fun stuff that came in today. So the first thing is I found a new actual planner that I'm going to use for this year. And I use a lot of, I use the Hobonichis as a journal, not as a planner, because I've had work systems for the past year that's given me its own calendar system. So I bought my planner a while ago. I bought a Jibun Techo Mini the day, which I'll show you in just a second. But my gift to myself was this leather cover from Stride Ridge. I got this from Etsy, and it's beautiful. Everything else that I have is pink. And part of me wanted to stay with a pink theme, but the other part of me was like, Chrissy, do something different. So I did. I went different. I went for this really nice caramel color leather, and it's just to fit the Jibun Techo Daily. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. They come as two separate books. I'm just going to put the first one in and see how I like it size-wise, and then maybe we'll put the second one in, and maybe we won't. It comes with this clear plastic cover that I'm going to take off. And what I tend to prefer to do with my planners is to stick, or any journal actually, is to stick the back into the back panel and then leave the front open so I can see the book. That's just my own personal preference. We'll see how this goes once 2021 actually shows up and I start using this, but I really like it. I may have preferred it a little more if it had a closure, but that's okay. I can always put any sort of band around it if that's something that I decide to do. I was just happy to find something to fit the size of a planner. And I will just keep the first 6 months in here. I love that there is a pin loop. Oh, and my Hobonichi, my favorite pen, fits perfectly. So that's really exciting. And I love that there's also space here in the front to put anything I want to put in that pocket. So yay, this is Chrissy's gift to herself, number one. And of course, it smells lovely. So the other thing that came in the mail is my Spirit Nectar order. And I love this crystal shop. She is on Etsy. This is maybe my 4th or 5th order from this shop. Everything is beautiful quality. It's always wrapped really, really well. I love this shop. I absolutely love it. So I did open the free gifts to try to figure out what they were. And I really wasn't able to do that. So if there's anybody out there that can help me at all, these are my 2 free crystals. I never know the difference between, there are 2 blues. There's Lapis Lazuli and something else that I can never, Sodalite, that I can never tell the difference between. And I thought that maybe this one at first was Unakite, but it's black and red, so I'm not sure. So these are my 2 mystery crystals that came this month. And I'm just going to unpack the rest and figure out what is what. So these are tiny crystals that I bought for crystal gridding. I'm going to make annoying noises with this paper, obviously. And I love her shop. I've bought large palm stones, many of them. This is my second order of little gridding crystals. And I just love them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out what each of these are. So this one is the Preonite, and Preonite is the healer of the healer. It helps increase our awareness of our intuition, and it protects us when we do spiritual work. This is the Malachite. Malachite is one of my favorites. I will say that over and over. But Malachite opens us up to transformation, to new energy, to new growth. It just helps us lead with our hearts and to be open to the new things that are coming to us. I'm sorry about the sunlight that just showed up. This is fluorite. Fluorite clears negativity. It helps us see through the confusion in our lives, and it helps us to reharmonize and to recharge in times of stress or confusion. We have Dalmatian jasper. This is my first Dalmatian jasper actually, and there are an absolute ton of tiny little pieces of Dalmatian jasper. And Dalmatian jasper is a stone of new beginnings. It helps us to stop our overthinking, our super repetitive thoughts, and helps balance our emotions. All right, let's see if I can figure these out. This is blue lace agate. It's a very, very translucent blue lace agate. I'm guessing it's just because of the size. Blue lace agate is very calming. It brings stress relief and just an overall sense of soothing and peacefulness. This is labradorite. I've never seen labradorites this little. Labradorite helps us awaken our potential. It neutralizes monotony. This has been one that's been super helpful for me during the pandemic, to just know that it helps encourage me, to remind me that it's okay if every day feels the same. And if one day just, if each day just bleeds into another. Okay, this is garnet. There's also a tiny little yellow of some sort in here. You can tell when these are held up to the light that they're red. Garnet increases our ability to do our work, what we need to do, with love, to not resent the work we need to do, to not resent what it is we're creating, but to do our work with love and joy. And then finally we have lowlight. This is my first experience with this stone. I was just looking for something, a darker shade of blue to order, to be honest. And what lowlight does is it intensifies our intuition, and it helps us to connect, with spirit, with the divine. These are all different shades of blue and purple, and maybe even a little bit of brown, and they're beautiful. So this is, these are the newest additions to my crystal grid collection. I think each of these were between like $2 and $4 for each of these packets. The Preonite may have been a little, no, the Malachite I think was a little more expensive. It may have been maybe $4. But I love how affordable these little crystals are. And again, my experience with Spirit Nectar on Etsy has been fantastic. So this was my Happy Mail Day from yesterday that I showed you all today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you back tomorrow.